We have another NHL trade to discuss, so this time it's a big one. Kevin Hayes is on his way to the Winnipeg Jets. We'll discuss all the details coming up next. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. We review and discuss all 31 NHL teams, so if you're a huge hockey fan, consider subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. As I mentioned, we have a big trade here between the Winnipeg Jets and the New York Rangers. The Winnipeg Jets have acquired 6'5" center Kevin Hayes from the Rangers in exchange for Brendan Lemieux, a 2019 first-round pick, as well as a conditional draft pick. So if the Winnipeg Jets win the Stanley Cup, then the Rangers will receive an additional fourth-round selection. So this is a pretty good trade for the Winnipeg Jets. It was kind of unclear if they're going to be adding another winger or that big number 2 center that they did last year when they added Paul Stastny. Of course, that deal worked out relatively well for them and really helped in their playoff push last year, getting through a couple rounds of playoff hockey. And of course, they made the same type of deal this year. Kevin Hayes, I think, will be a great fit with the Winnipeg Jets. I really like this deal from their side of it. I mean, Brendan Lemieux does have some potential, but at this stage of his career, he hasn't quite developed into a regular NHLer as of yet, so they can certainly part with him. And it's been rumored for some time that they were willing to give up their first-round pick in 2019 to acquire a fairly big-name forward, which they've gone ahead and done here. Winnipeg is expected to be one of the teams that contend for the Stanley Cup and have another deep playoff run, so that 2019 first-round selection should be a pretty late pick. So it shouldn't be too much for them to give up in order to acquire a player of this magnitude. I mean, Kevin Hayes is 6'5". He's got big size, great on faceoffs. He can kill penalties, and he is pretty creative on the offensive side of the puck as well. He's putting up a good point total this year. He's got 42 points in 53 games, I think it is. So he's certainly going to be a great addition to the Winnipeg Jets lineup. The Winnipeg Jets have been rumored to be looking at some other players as well, including Ottawa Senators winger Mark Stone. It wasn't quite clear if they might try to bring him back to Winnipeg, where he hails from. And it wouldn't be completely unreasonable to think that the Jets are not completely done here. Now, the Jets also have big question marks on defense, with Josh Morrissey getting hurt yesterday. It's not really quite known yet the full extent of that injury, how long he'll be out, or if he'll be out or whatever. I mean, that would be a big hole to fill on the blue line if he's going to be out for an extended period of time. The injury certainly didn't look good at first glance, so we'll see what happens here, but the Jets may not be finished. Of course, they've already dealt their first-round pick, but they do have plenty of other prospects that they could certainly consider moving for the right deal. So keep your eye on the Jets. Not completely sure if they're done or not. Wouldn't be shocking to see them continue to add here. But let me know what you think of this trade. Do you like the return for the Rangers? And do you think Kevin Hayes will be a good fit with the Winnipeg Jets like they did last year with Paul Stastny? He should really make that center depth that much more competitive and really help push them deep into the playoffs. If you're new to the channel here, I hope you consider subscribing. We cover all 31 NHL teams, and there will be plenty more content for NHL Trade Deadline 2019 coming up as these deals happen throughout the day. So stay tuned as the news happens. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We will catch you next time.